guys, what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time we're taking a look at Transformers Combiner Wars Groove. Now I have a couple of things to say before you actually go out and purchase this toy that you might want to stay tuned to watch. But let's go ahead and take a look at the toy itself. Now I have to credit ages 3 and up for this toy and the Victoria's Ultimate Hobby and Toy Fair hosted by Cherry Bomb Toys, because that's where I got it. And I got it for 30 bucks, which I think is an okay price. I would have preferred paying $25 personally out of anything. I mean, I know it's an exclusive toy for Mayhem, but 30 bucks was just a little too high for me. I pay 30 bucks for Voyagers out here, so... and even then, I'd prefer getting Voyagers on clearance because they're not even worth 30 bucks sometimes. Anyways, Groove is pretty cool nonetheless. I actually do kind of dig him. He rolls just fine, so there's that. I mean, he does fall over, but he's a bike. He is the first one to actually use this mold, which is very good because it's not a helicopter, plane, or car. Or one of two cars, I should say, the breakdown and dead-end mold, or a truck. So, there's that. So it's not reusing that. It's pretty cool. I do like it. Now, you can plug the guns onto the sides like so, and you can plug the combiner weapon on the top like so, and apparently this guy is modeled after a BMW, which is pretty cool. And one thing that I really do like is the paint applications. Now, he doesn't have the highest amount of paint applications. He's not a masterpiece figure or anything like that, but he does have a lot. I wish that these sections were silver, but I also kind of prefer them in white because it kind of breaks up things. I don't know, maybe these sections should have just been silver. I'd be fine with the hands just being white, but these sections should have been silver. But what I do like is the clear plastic. Look at this. You got the blue clear plastic and then the red clear plastic. That is awesome. And then you got the just normal clear plastic on the front there. You get 3 different versions of clear plastic. Now, they could have painted this over, and, you know, of course they could have, but still, with that said, I'm actually still surprised by the fact that it's actually got 3 different coats of clear plastic or whatever. I don't know how paint works. Anyways, it says police on the side, and it's got a little bit of brown linking through for the robot mode, but it's got a whole mess of black on the top here, which looks very cool. And I believe you can get some figures to actually go on top of this guy. You also get the handle thing, or the foot pedal thing on the side here, so that's pretty cool. And he drives actually pretty smoothly, I will say that. So, anyways, let's go ahead and transform the figure. To transform him, and I hit the camera, first thing you're going to want to do is separate the legs. They separate from the top here, like so. Extend them out, and it's the basic transformation for the Combiner Wars figure. And you plug that right there. Then you separate the wheels, like so. I mean, you're supposed to separate the legs, but I find that you can separate the wheels at the same time, so I don't know, maybe that helps. Anyways, flip down the, I keep calling it the landing gear in my head, the foot pedal, and bring out the arms like so. And you're supposed to flip them down on the peg. It's a very tight peg, like so. And then you rotate the arms like, oh, this way, sorry about that. You take the back section and you flip that up, like so, and then you rotate it around like so. And I have to reconnect that, and you rotate the head, and you rotate the waist, and there you have Groove in his robot mode. Now, if he's a little too back heavy for your taste, what's cool is the legs actually move forward. Now, that kind of looks weird, but at least he won't fall backwards, so that's pretty good. As far as paint applications, what? As far as I can't talk today. As far as paint applications is on this, is good. It's all good. You get the brownish gold, so that's pretty good. You get the silver, you get the black, so that's very nice. There's some spots to where I wish they had more paint, like the silver, as I mentioned here. And then I wish, oh, I hit the camera again. I wish the silver was followed up through here, but unfortunately it's not. But as far as the paint applications is concerned for this, it's not bad. He's also got yellow eyes, which is pretty cool, and fantastic light piping. Like, I don't know if you can see that, but take a look at that. That is fantastic. That is beautiful. Nice faint. Nice faint? What? Nice paint on the face. Nice molding on the face, too. I actually really do like that, but he kind of looks a little grumpy. So, there's that. Yes, he's got some back kibble, but for a motorbike transformer, that's not too bad. So, there's that. Articulation is pretty cool. He's got some ratchets and some swivels and some ball joints, so that's pretty cool. Nonetheless, I do like that. And he's got waist articulation, which is pretty cool. Anyways, we also got some weapons. Now you can take these little gun things and attach that to the bottom here if you like. It will not attach to the bottom of the other arm because it has the foot pedal. And you can attach them onto the hands. You can also, if you want, combine the guns. Unfortunately, for some reason, I can only combine the guns on one side. Because if I go like this, I don't know if the peg is too big or something, but, or too small or something. I don't know. I can't talk today. I don't know if the hole is too small, but I can't seem to plug it onto this side. It seems like there's an extra bit of plastic that's stopping me from doing that. I really don't understand why it's doing that. But at least he has two of the same guns, so that's pretty cool. You don't really have to attach the combiner weapon if you want, and you can just leave it like that. But what I like to do, just to keep things complete, is I like to plug that onto the bottom, and it doesn't really get in the way. I do like the guns, I really do. I think these are pretty cool. I believe this is the same gun that comes with the blades in Alpha Bravo and Vortex, so it's not a completely new piece, if you guys were wondering on that. But nonetheless, this guy is pretty cool. Again, I love the weapons. I think that's nice. The transparent red on the top is so cool. Anyways, let's take off the weapons. Now, he does transform into an arm, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to transform him into a leg, because I have the rest of the Protectobots, except for the Legends Groove, but do I need that? Anyways, we're going to transform him into a leg. Now, what you want to do is connect the legs, and you're basically going to transform them back into the alt mode. So, slide that all in, and connect that right there, and connect that like so. And I believe you're supposed to bring these out just to get that out of the way. So let me line up the wheels like so. That's not perfect, but whatever. There we go. Next, what you want to do is, leave the head like that. Open this section up and rotate that like so. Bring this section back up and leave it down like that. And then you're going to take the arms, and there's a little hole right there that goes into a little tab right there, and I don't know why this is painted silver. I feel like that should have been left white for some reason. But anyways, that will go right into there. And you can take the combiner weapon, or whatever you want to call it. And if you want, you can plug the guns onto, I guess, the hands, like so. But I like to just plug them into the sides like that, and they are finally out of the way. And they actually help the aesthetic of that, so that's pretty cool. Zooming out of the camera, whatever, thingy. And let me bring out my Defensor. Now, my Defensor currently has a rook, which I don't think is that bad as a leg. So let me separate that. And there's a comparison between the two, and that's just going to fall over. So you got those. Pretty cool. Anyways, let me move Rook out of the way and plug this guy onto the leg like so. And there we have the complete and nostalgic Defensor. And I actually like the aesthetic of that. When I saw the Groove figure, I thought, you know what, that's kind of cool, but you know what? It also doesn't really work, because a motorcycle transforming into a whole leg of this doesn't make a lot of sense. But to be honest, this actually does look good, and I'm kind of just forgetting everything that I'm saying, so there is that. I mean, just look at that. That looks fantastic. I also forgot to mention that the wheel can actually move, but you want to move it from this section right inside here, because the little post that is on is very thin, and you're going to bend them and likely break them, so you gotta watch out for that. But nonetheless, that is really cool. So do I highly recommend Groove? Well, here's the thing. I recommend Groove if you guys can get it for like 25 bucks, maybe 30 bucks. But I've seen it go for like 60 to 100. No. I honestly do not recommend it for that price. And let me tell you why. Yes, it's Groove. Yes, it works on Defensor. And yes, this is a nostalgic combiner. But by the end of the day, he feels like everything else in this. Like, all the other deluxes have a similarity to them, and I don't blame Groove for that, but after a while, that kind of, like, sours down. And I do understand why they have to do that. I'm probably one of the only people that actually do understand why they do that. But, if I'm being totally honest with you, it's still the same Combiner Wars figure. Yes, it transforms into a motorcycle, but the legs transform the same way. You know, the arms just kind of get out of the way. It still has the same combiner port. It just, I mean, yes, it changes the alt mode, but it just feels too familiar to everyone else. It doesn't feel like it's really that exclusive of a figure. Like, I just had to get it. I really wanted the figure, so I did get it. It was like 30 bucks. The guy told me that, you know, sometimes it will go for like 60 to 100, and that's probably my only chance to get it cheap. But 60 to 100, I would not pay for that. Honestly, I understand that there's going to be scalpers out there, and Amazon is going to be total shit, but as far as this figure is concerned, 30 bucks is probably my maximum that I would pay for it if you really want it. Maybe 40, but I don't think so. I think that 30 is the maximum for me, for Groove. So, that is just my personal opinion. I know that some people are going to disagree with me on that, but I would not pay 60 bucks for it. I really wouldn't. I'd absolutely regret paying 60 bucks for it. I'm pretty happy with my purchase, but usually I just leave them off to the side because, well, this is such an exclusive figure that I kind of want to set him by himself, and then usually I just combine this guy with Rook anyways. I think he looks good with Rook anyways, so it's not too much of a change, but I do like how Groove looks. I like how he kind of transforms into the knee. I like this aesthetic, but again, 60 to 100 bucks and more than that, I would not pay for that. I'm sorry, scalpers, but that's the truth. That's my honest opinion. So anyways, that's pretty much it. I thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all this fun dudes. And I'll see you guys next time. Face ball.